folks? Welcome back to the channel. Good to see y'all. Thanks for stopping in for this Keeley announcement, this Keeley drop, mic drop as well. Man, the 4-in-1 series has been killing it, but this just takes it a next step further. This is a clone, but it's way more than a clone. This is Keeley's take on things, and it sounds pretty fantastic. I've had this pedal for about 3 months, so it's been really hard to keep it under wraps. And I've been gigging it, which is why if you follow me on Instagram, which is Mark Hopkins Music, if you don't follow me over there and you're on Instagram and you want more kind of daily things or every other day things, follow me on Instagram too. Why not? But I haven't been posting any pictures of my pedal board because this thing's been on there since I got it. If that doesn't say a million things, I don't know what will. But anyway, there is already Velcro on there. There's dual lock, and it is ready to rock. And I was a little sad even taking it off my board just to put it on the table here. So yeah, what is it? Okay, so basically we've got an amazing Klone-like circuit. The 4-in-1 series has these toggle switches all the time where you can control the drive section and then the tone stack stuff and get a little variance there. So what we've got here is no exception. So we've got on the right side, that's like the drive section. And basically in the down position, that is a germanium diode. That's kind of like your typical Klone sound. In the up position, we've got a germanium transistor, which does this beautiful thing. It makes it it compresses a little bit, but in a really beautiful musical way, and gives you a little bit more sustain. So if you really want to do that tray thing, it'll do it. But as you heard in the opening clip, I used a Strat on purpose to show you just how much sustain and, creamy goodness I got out of this pedal with the Strat. So I thought I was getting some pretty great, pretty close Anastasio tones with the Strat. So we're going to play the Josh Williams, though, so we can get closer. For the tone side, we have, in the up position, it's more of a bass boost, and in the down position, it's more of like a mid boost kind of thing. And then just tone drive level. So going through Old Faithful, 2-rack Bloomfield drive. Here's the clean tone. All right, here is the bridge pickup. Cool, let's dive right in. Let's go back to the neck. Middle position. Bridge. All right, sounds great, right? Let's bring the drive down, and then I'll slowly work it up. I'm gonna stay on the bridge right now. Dude. All right. Let's. I'm gonna drive back to like 1 o'clock. Let's do the germanium transistor. We'll do that one. Dude, this pedal is so friggin' great. It's so fun. All right, let me back the gain back to like 2 o'clock, and then I'm gonna leave it on the germanium transistor right now because it feels friggin' awesome. So that was the mid kind of hump tone stack switch. So now I'm gonna switch back and forth between the bass mode and then the mid. Holy man, Keeley is just, I mean, I may be a fanboy. I don't know. Does it matter? Does it really matter? I mean, when you hear something that sounds this good coming through your rig, it just gets you pumped up to play and makes you play stuff you normally wouldn't play or you would never think to play. I don't know. This is inspiration in a box. This thing is so good, and it's so much more than just a clone. So don't think of it like that. Just think about this as the next step forward in evolution in tone. It is so good. If someone was like, hey Mark, out of all of the Keeley 4-in-1 series pedals, if I only had enough money to buy one of them, which one would you buy? I would buy the MANIS 100%. This is by far my favorite Keeley pedal I've played to date. And I love them all, but this one is just winner chicken dinner. Every day of the week, 24/7, this thing is going to be on my board. And I'll say this, I've religiously been using this, and right before it in my chain, I use the JHS Morning Glory because I love that Blues Breaker thing. And there's something that the JHS pedal does with this pedal when it's stacked. It just kind of gives you that extra like oomph over the edge. So when I've been gigging, I'll have like, the Morning Glory on for my overdrive, and that works so wonderfully with a Strat. But like, I will stack this after it just for that extra just punch in the jugular kind of thing. And man, Keeley and team, per usual, oh my gosh, dude. Like, this thing is so freaking good. Congratulations on this. It's just absolutely amazing. So, everybody, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.